All right, here are some answers to page 481. It is 1 through 18. All right, I'm going to give you the last number, and then you need to find the other two, right? Because it said find the third, fourth, and fifth terms. So the last number on number 1 was 22. The last number on number 2 was 1/9. So all you have to do is just check these, and if you got these right, that means you got them all right. Number 3, the last term was 41, so you have to find the other two. Number 4, the answer was, oh, wowzer, 4, 4, 3, 5, 4, 6. Number 5, the last answer was 25. Number 6, the last answer is 2.5, or 5/2. Doesn't matter. Number 7, the last number was 16. Number 8, the last answer was 256. Hang on. Number 9, the last answer was 64. And number 10, the last answer was cinco. Okay, so check those and then make sure that you have the other two numbers that go along with those. Okay, now for the stuff where you had to write the, like write the equation. Number 11, if you did it correctly, you should have had 2 plus 4n. Number 12, if you did it correctly, you should have had 27 times a third to the n. Wowzer. Number 13. Okay, so don't freak out about 11 or 12, okay? These were review things. Number, so you're like, explicit definition? What does that mean? That means what we did the section before. Okay, the first one was arithmetic and the second one was geometric. Number 13, give a recursive definition. All right, so on number 13, the first term was 9. So then the recursive definition is going to be the term before it plus 4. Number 14, the first term was 81. And then it's going to be, hello, what was that? 1/3 of the term before it. Number 15. The first term was 1. Hello, there we go. So it's the term before it plus 2 to the n minus 1. That's a little tricky one. Do you want to see that one? Okay, so let's talk about that one, number 15. Finally, something to talk about. All right, so number 15. The pattern was 1, 3, 7, 15. Okay, and so it's going up by 2, and then it went up by 4, and then it went up by 8. Okay, but, hello. But this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the third term, this is the fourth term. So you have to look recursively. In other words, what did I do? So I have to look one before it. So on, like, let's do 15 and 7, okay? Because that one I think is easier to see. Okay, so how can I include the term before it and then somehow, add 8 to it? Like, how can I add 8 to it? Well, 8 is 2 cubed. And this one, from 3 to 7, This one, you're like, how can I go from 3 to 7? Oh, I had to add 4. Well, that's going to be adding 4 is 2 squared. Okay, so that's why it's the term before it plus 2. So like this was 2 cubed that I had to add on, but that was for the fourth term. So for the fourth term, to get it to be cubed, I have to subtract 1. That one's kind of tricky. Number 16. The answer for 16 is not fun either. Do, 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 do. Number 17. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. And number 18. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, so big hints on those just to see, because these were kind of fun puzzles. All of these here, like 11 through 14, were like child's play. Then when we got to 15, 16, 17, and 18, those were a little more fun, okay? And so the big hint was don't just look at what you're adding to get to the next term or multiplying to get to the next term, but also look and number the terms. First term, second term, third term, fourth term. And then that is what n equals, okay? N is the first term, n is the second term, n is the third term, and so on and so forth. Okay, those were the answers. Now, that finishes off our packet of days 19 through 28. I just got a message. We have a Roomba now at our house, and I get messages now, and it says, Roomba left wheel is stuck. And I'm like, come on, really? It got stuck in the same spot 3 times yesterday. Really? Really? A little frustrating. Okay, so nothing fancy there. I am putting in grades because I know a lot of you guys turn in stuff this week. I'll be putting in grades. I don't know whenever the weather's crummy. So maybe Sunday again. So don't panic about those points. If you don't see your updated grade correctly after Sunday, that's when you need to let me know. I'll also be posting our new assignments on Monday and then a new video on Monday. I think, we have 2 more weeks to go, but I think you'll be all right with what we're doing. It's kind of new, it's kind of different, but at the same time, kind of fun. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Adios.